Andrew Schulz.
Another Andrew. We believe them all.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
So
It is what it is.
Andrew Schulz, a comedian that has a very popular podcast. Seems by all accounts not a bad dude. I don't know if I've said anything mean about him on the show. I mean, you know me.
I know the name. I can't say I'm actually familiar with him, but this clip has made me like him.
So he was invited onto the Nelk Boys podcast, Full Send. Now, I am definitely a hater, a Nelk hater. And I am definitely a hater of their podcast. I mean, I've long looked at this and said, why is it anybody watching this?
I'm done.
It's literally just a bunch of meathead frat boys, and they're not even like funny or smart or interesting.
Most people hate the sound of metal on.
And well, Rice Gum. I mean, Jesus Christ, who would say?
It's a vibe right now.
Actually, I would talk to Rice Gum because what he went through, I think, would be interesting to hear about. Interesting, I don't know. But they get a shitload of views, man, and they get like premium guests. So,
I'm gonna send it.
like Trump was on this fucking thing.
Hogan went on?
Trump Jr. Hogan, yeah. Tucker, douches. Yeah. So anyway, so this comedian went on, Andrew Schulz, and this episode, and he just toasts them hard. And it was giving Bill Burr roasting me, and I asked Dad, is this what it was like to watch it? Because this is fucking horrible. And you say it's not as bad?
No, I said this one is worse than.
No, I know. That's what I meant.
Yeah. No, because Bill Burr, like, I don't think Bill Burr hated you. He was just entertaining himself by roasting you. I don't think he genuinely disliked you. It was just more like he thought he was having fun kind of toying with you, and it was uncomfortable.
Looking back,
it looks like he thinks
hates
these
them.
guys fucking suck.
Yeah.
And he's just
and his intuition is correct.
He's right.
And this was recorded.
Except for Steve Will Do It, who we forget.
No
right?
comment.
No comment on Steve Will Do It.
Well, he actually gives Steve a pass, I think, because he thinks he has like a mental. I think he thinks he's like special needs.
Oh no, really?
That I'm putting words in his mouth, but or not. What's the preferred nomenclature?
A full sender?
No, of special needs. No, not full sender.
Are you asking about the term neurodivergent?
Yeah, neurodivergent.
Oh.
He thinks
Donnie?
Steve Will Do It as divergent as fuck. What if I were to say divergent as fuck?
Donnie?
That would be offensive, probably.
Oh god. Yeah.
So and then
Anyways.
this podcast was erased, right? AB, you were saying.
So, yeah, it was recorded in November of 2020 and just uploaded today. Not even on their main channel, on their Clips channel. And they titled it Unreleased. And then Andrew Schulz just responded to it while we were live. And I added that as well.
Yo. So somebody posted the whole thing onto the Clips channel?
Yeah, the whole thing is on the Clips channel.
Wow. I have a feeling someone fucked up because this is deeply humiliating, especially to this little Steiny bitch who I said, what's this little Steiny fucking bitch boy? It's such a little douchey. Steiny? I call him Stymie because he stymies the mood.
Fucking got him, dude.
So here is basically a compilation of when Andrew essentially turns on them. After I think about an hour of talking, he's just like, what the fuck is going on here? So with that being said, here it is. Let's watch it. This is Stymie. I did all the stymies right. And he goofed on me. He takes it even worse than I did. To be honest. I was going to say, I think looking back on the Bill Burr thing, a lot of what was going on there too, in addition to my existential crisis that I was having before, during, and after, was very inexperienced interviewer and podcaster. There's just a lot of things that I know now that I just wouldn't do, you know.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
That was in the first year of the show.
It was under episode 100 for sure. It was like 30 or 50 or something.
Yeah.
You know, like there's certain things in conversation, like, and it might seem obvious to you, but when you're interviewing someone,
84?
I mean, that seems really early to me. That's
he's right though. It's 84. I mean, it was.
I mean, we're at like fucking almost 1,000 probably.
September. Oh God, that's right. It was on September 11th. I forgot about that.
Oh my God, I didn't. Oh no, it's on.
We used to
9/11.
joke about that. Yeah. So I guess it was in the second year. So yeah, you don't have an excuse for that. Actually, I take it all back.
No, I was still bad then. I was bad then.
I'm just kidding.
I genuinely think I was bad then. You can tell by the interview because it seems obvious. But there was one moment where I asked him about something. He said he didn't want to talk about it. And instead of quickly moving on to something else, I wanted to probe that. And that, again, it might seem obvious, but at the time when you're trying to get all you're like very intentionally trying to get all the interesting stuff. And I was like, I'm Howard Stern. I'm going to ask about everything. But you don't understand the mechanics of sitting and interviewing someone. Like, you want them to feel comfortable and not forced and not pressed. The more comfortable they are, the less pressed they feel, the more open they'll be. And when somebody says they are not comfortable with something nowadays, I move on quickly. You know what I mean? I don't press it. Even if it's something I really want to hear, you just can't do that. And again, that might seem super obvious to you guys, but it took me time to realize stuff like that. Again, maybe because I'm just a divergent as fuck, but
I still to this day, I don't think it's as bad as. I mean, I wasn't there, but a lot of people in chat are saying as well. I watch a lot of Bill's interviews, and he talks like that to a lot of people. It's kind of a shtick, and so I could see where you weren't really sure, you know, if he was just doing shtick or not when you asked him to elaborate. But I mean, yeah, obviously you've gotten better, but again, I think it's just more of him being him.
People say I still do that. No, I don't. Right. Well, the thing that was weird about it too was like I asked him how many siblings he has, and then he was like, I don't want to talk about that, which to me didn't make any sense. But it doesn't matter. You got to move on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, look, Theo Von's a genius, and Bill Burr decimated him in the same way. So it's what it is. But Steiny, well, you guys tell me what you think about Steiny. So here we go.
What's right now?
Nothing.
Nothing bothers you?
You look at your phone while we're doing this interview, and everybody's seeming disinterested.
Were you looking at notes or texting girls? Notes.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Me taking time out of my day to do this, and then feeling like I'm forcing you guys to do the podcast.
I've never been more excited to do a podcast.
Say again?
I've never
Some
been more
important
excited.
context going into this. Schulz felt disrespected because they didn't even take any time to do research on him, and he got basic questions. I know exactly what he means. It's like, if you have someone like Andrew Schulz on, or anybody, he's a famous comedian, has a very popular podcast. People say you kind of do it, though, Ethan. I guess, okay, fine. I'm a lot better at it. Can I say that? Mm-hmm. Like, for example, when I was talking to Fousey, he was like, I don't want to talk about the whatever, the January 15th or whatever the fuck.
July 15th.
July 15th. Mm-hmm. And I says, oh, okay, you don't want to talk about it at all? Great, move on. We did come back around to it a little bit eventually, but, you know, right. I respected that boundary. Theo Von's a genius. He's super funny. I love the way Theo Von's mind works. Y'all are being a little bit haters on that, but that's fair. I mean, I understand he fell down the meme hole a little bit, but that's kind of just the way it goes these days, man. So yeah, if you bring someone like Andrew Schulz on and you're asking him like,
they were like having a conversation and like, oh, did you see this guy's on TikTok? Andrew, are you on TikTok? It was always like, what do you think of this?
So dumb.
Yeah, it just was nothing like that was pertaining to him specifically.
There's one he does now where he goes, well, all right, let me play the fucking clip.
Nothing bothers you?
You look at your phone while we're doing this interview, and everybody's seeming disinterested.
Were you looking at notes or texting girls? Notes.
Yeah.
Literally just the Happy Dad Studios. Like, how many fucking cases of drinks you guys need? Jesus Christ, I get it.
Me taking time out of my day to do this, and then feeling like I'm forcing you guys to do the podcast.
I've never been more excited to do a podcast.
Say again?
I've never been more excited. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You don't have to apologize. You asked me what annoyed me, and I gave you an honest answer.
Wait, are you being serious about that?
Yeah. That annoyed me.
Really?
Yes.
So if someone
is that surprising to you?
If I'm looking at my notes, I have some things personally that I wrote that I wanted to ask you.
Steiny, what was it that he annoyed us before? He said, I think it was about Tate, or about something about like trafficking or R-wording, and we were like, what? Who is this moron? He said like the dumbest thing imaginable. You remember what I'm talking about?
There's a few things. There's like the OJ interview and a few other. I think something was Tate related. Let me see.
Yeah.
Was it when he was talking to Bradley, maybe? When Bradley was explaining?
Yes, when they were goofing on him.
I think he was like, but didn't the girls like consent to like
him
getting paid or
yes,
something?
Yes.
I think that's what happened.
when we discovered the brilliance of Steiny. I think his brain development's been stymied.
Okay. Okay.
So I can't look at that and then ask you that?
I mean, you can, I guess.
What if someone in the audience is on their phone when you're doing that?
Then they're going to get the same treatment you got.
Would you call them out?
Yes.
Have you done that before?
Like, again, that's such a moronic question. He's like a professional stand-up. Have you ever called out someone in your audience before?
Yes.
And how's that reaction?
How's that reaction?
Good.
How do you... how does the audience react when you got... I mean, what the fuck? But maybe he's going through an existential crisis like I was. I don't know. I would be if I was Steiny. I'd be continually questioning, why am I here? Why do I exist? Do I exist? Does my brain think so? Why don't my brain think so good?
Think it as offensive as I do?
I don't think you're offensive. I think you're offended.
Offended, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, my fault.
There's no fault.
He's like, why is this one of the biggest podcasts in the world? What is happening right now? And I couldn't agree more with you, my friend.
It's fine. You asked me how I felt. I gave you an honest reaction.
All right, my bad. Fuck.
Have you met Izzy?
No, but
by the way, you gotta love too how none of his friends are coming to his aid. Like first you have Steve Will Do It, who's divergent as fuck, and we love Steve Will Do It. He's friends of the show now. But Kyle, apparently, who's like the king of this shit, he's literally just sitting there.
Is it Rona season?
I just think the alcohol is starting to burn too many brain cells, man. Look at all the happy dad behind them. Fucking brain dead dad. I'm serious, man. There's something wrong with these guys. I don't think they were always this dull.
What do you think of his vibe?
Bro, he's the best.
His vibe's dope. I saw him make a comment at a press conference where he was like, yo, I'm going to do a TikTok dance once I beat you.
Yeah.
And that really just like made me not a fan anymore.
Why? You do TikToks like 3 times.
I know, but I'm not like a day. I'm not a fucking UFC warrior, bro. Like I'm not in the ring fighting against somebody.
Is
you
this...
do TikToks with Gabe, bro.
Yeah.
Why? Are you on TikTok?
I'm trying to understand. Like, is this your character? Are you like the hater or something? Like, what's...
Who am I hating on?
I'm just like, I'm trying to understand. Like,
you're hating on Izzy for doing TikTok dances when you do TikTok dances.
No, like I love Justin Poirier.
Can I show Schulz your last TikTok?
Yeah.
No.
Before you delete it?
Can you explain what the dynamic is here?
Steiny's gonna have to get on antidepressants like I did after this.
Maybe it'll help him out. Maybe this is a turning point.
Or you know what? Have a couple happy dads. You'll be fine.
Just sip or 3.
Maybe Steiny will become a woke king after this. He'll come work for us.
Right.
To be my co-host.
Like you guys are like friends with these people. You're the newest, so you could take the shots. Like I'm trying to understand what it is. Like you're gonna have to see him,
bro. That's fine.
This is Steiny's last TikTok.
That's funny.
Yeah. He's got a sense of humor. He's a comedian.
That's funny.
I know, but
show him the rest of the page.
But that's like TikTok.
But he's making fun of TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's got a real comedian here.
Yeah.
Real comedian, no? Dap up or no?
Yeah.
We're not there yet?
Yeah. We're there.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing.
No, but
are you guys friends with each other?
Yeah.
Like
Why, you don't
genuinely?
get that
It's
vibe?
so good.
No.
Why not?
Because the chemistry
It's so awkward. You guys are so awkward. Like the only thing that binds these dudes together is just being drunk, I think. It's time to move on from being a frat boy. You know?
weird.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's just I don't get it.
This is the best.
What's confusing though?
Wait, why did Steve get the blurred treatment? What was that? Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I like what you.
They did because they think they'll get in trouble with YouTube for showing him because he's banned.
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
And I love the caution. That's great.
Are you guys friends with each other?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, that's so funny. Steve just gets blurred now. He doesn't exist anymore.
Vibe?
Yeah. No.
Why not?
Because the chemistry is weird.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's just I don't get it.
What's confusing?
It's
though?
just
so I can help break it down for you.
It's like a weird thing. Like, do you guys do you have stories where you like bust balls? Like, are there?
Yeah, well, we usually have a different guy who sits in.
Yeah.
We wanted to have Steve on this one, so
Yeah,
he sat in.
Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Brad too.
Yeah.
He's great. And what? Brad usually drives it or something like that.
What do you mean?
Like, is he usually driving the interview?
Why?
Is this? I haven't really watched, but is it always this? I have a sense that they're just sitting there with no plan, and Steiny is somehow trying to lead this podcast. I mean, there's just like nothing is happening.
I feel like they might have like a guy that makes a script for them, and then they just go in blind, reads the script
without any background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it always like this fucking dead and weird?
You don't think we're doing a good job of that?
No, not really. I mean, it's not my favorite.
Is this a joke? I don't understand.
Right? Like, I don't know. Like, are you guys having a good time?
I was until that comment.
Is this what it's normally like?
No, I mean, I was having a good time.
Okay.
I feel bad.
It's confusing, Andrew. Trust me, bro. I'm on the same wavelength. Go watch their videos. Go watch. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, man. I'm with you 100%, dude. You know, when Bradley Martin's the smartest dude in the room, you got problems. And no offense to Bradley. We love the guy. And I, you know, that's not a diss to Bradley. He's a very smart guy. Probably. I mean, yeah, whatever. You know, love the guy. He's doing his best.
Came at me a little bit there.
Why do you feel bad?
I just feel like you targeted me. Did you or no? Did someone tell you to do that?
No.
Uh-oh. They forgot to blur Steve. We're going down, baby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
It's all over.
I thought you were just being a little annoying.
How?
I think you're annoying.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah.
What made me?
I actually like how he's having so much fun with this. You went full sender, never go full sender.
No.
Very proud of this.
God, that blackface is like, that was legendary. I mean, can they get away with that? I think people are mad, but some aren't.
It was complicated because he was
complicated.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he did it as a joke about actors doing blackface.
Mm-hmm.
But subtlety is not so much considered these days when it comes to stuff like that. Anyway, thanks for bringing that up.
Got you.
You're about to get me canceled, dude. Don't get me speaking my mind on shit like that.
Makes you think that?
I don't know.
It's gonna be like a therapy session.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
Are you like? I don't know if you're playing a character or you're having like an insecure moment. If
No,
you're
he's
having
just that dumb and uninteresting.
a vulnerable, insecure moment, then I want to like
No,
talk
I mean,
about
I'm kind of playing something, but what?
Oh, if you're
what,
playing
what did
something-
I say that triggered you to say
is
that?
it
What did I
shy?
say that triggered you?
Do you find it hard to be yourself?
That's what I do, bro.
Do you think?
But I get shit on.
Do you find it hard to be yourself? That's what I do, bro. This is like, he is destroying Steiny. I don't know how Steiny ever even got in front of a camera again after this.
On a lot for doing that.
The fact that they didn't post it is pretty okay. Hey, I kept the Bill Burr episode up, okay? Was that live or did we upload that bitch? We may have even uploaded that fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't think we were live back then. I can't remember, though.
That's the difference between me and you, Steiny. I uploaded that shit. You tried to bury it with your ego.
Let's see. It was live.
Okay, never mind. Take it all back. Kept it up, though. It was live, though.
To be around people who are being themselves and
Wait,
not
what
be
did
yourself.
what did I do that pissed you off?
I wouldn't say I was pissed off. Why would you say
Or what did I do that annoyed you?
You were the one that came back and said that you felt hurt.
I do feel hurt because I feel like you got pissed off at me.
Well, that's what happens when you have real reactions when you're being phony.
When was
you're
I phony?
phony with somebody
When
and
was
then
I
you get a
phony
real
with you?
reaction, you can't be upset.
When was I phony with
But
you?
you're doing exactly what you should do. You should try to get your moments. This is a good moment for you.
Bro, you're crazy. You think I'm doing this for clicks?
Even the way your voice sounds when you say it isn't real.
Are you
Do
serious
you think
right
you're
now?
being real?
I'm
Just
asking
try to
you.
be
I mean,
you.
I'm supposed to be connected with you as fucking Mishbucha right now, but like you're coming at me, so I'm curious.
He thinks I'm Jewish.
You are, aren't you? Oh.
Good research, bro.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what he said. I didn't understand that.
Mishpucha.
Mishpucha?
Yeah.
What is that?
I could be wrong. I know it's Yiddish, but I think it's like friend, fellow Jewish brethren.
Impressive that Andrew got that.
No, you're done. Take a lap. Fuck. Go take a lap, bro.
You would do this to your Jewish brother, huh?
No, never.
Wow.
That we roll like that.
Wow. Just say how you honestly feel. Don't.
I feel good, bro. I think you're pretty.
You don't
funny.
feel good. You don't feel good. You feel insecure right now because you think I don't like you.
I do
Why
feel
do you
that
think?
way.
Why do you think I don't like you?
Because you turned on me like probably like an hour 20 into the pod.
And was there anything that maybe you did to change my energy towards you? Or how about this? Do you think that I gave you a fair shot in the beginning?
You did, but I sent a text during the pod, and I think that's when it turned. Is
Right.
that when it turned?
I mean, listen, bro. Texting in front of your guest's face, not great. He's like, yeah, so tell me, how did you get started? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, what the fuck? Steiny.
Maybe. I don't know. Your line of questioning after that wasn't great. But I do sense that you're playing a bit of a character, and I don't have as much of a tolerance for characters as I do for authenticity.
You don't think I'm being authentic?
I think in certain moments you were, and that kind of like irritates me.
In what? Can you give us an
Especially
example?
if it's antagonistic. If you're playing a character because you're insecure and you're just trying to do your best to like exist in this moment, which is a high stakes moment, that's okay.
But can you give me an example of when you felt that I was playing a character?
I think you need attention. I think you're doing anything you can to get attention. And right now you're making this podcast about you, which is the most boring part of the conversation. We have much more interesting.
Stevie, my boy.
He loves this.
Wait, where's the comment about Steve? He comments on Steve, and it's so good. Is that separate? It's not in this one?
It may come later in this one. This is different than the one that we were watching earlier.
Okay. Try to find that in the meantime.
People to discuss whose lives are more fascinating.
No. Oh, fuck. I don't ever want to do a podcast again, straight up.
Even that doesn't sound real.
You might have just retired him.
Oh, straight
No,
up.
I
Why
think
the
you
fuck would
should.
I ever do this shit again?
I honestly can't tell if you're playing a character or not. And I think that that's a real problem. I think it's a real
How
like
do I know that you're
socializing
playing a
problem.
character right now?
You don't. You just have to decide if you do. The fact that you're upset makes me feel like you don't think I am.
Got it. Well, thank you so much for hurting my self-esteem and probably keeping me inside tonight. Hope you have a great night.
Even that's not real.
So fucking Steve. Just a blur.
Brutal.
I mean, frankly, Steve will do it being a blur. Kind of, you get the same idea.
You're going out tonight.
You act like I'm not going out.
Yeah, you're gonna party. It's okay, man. You're new to this, right?
How long you been doing this?
Entertainment. A while. I think you're a smart dude.
Don't get Schulz going, bro.
No, I want to get him going.
I do think you're a
dusted.
smart guy.
Okay.
I do think you're a smart dude.
Sure.
I genuinely mean that.
See, that's where me and Schulz disagree. So far, I've agreed with everything, but I think he fucked up in that analysis. Steiny is without a doubt very, very, very dumb.
Done.
Maybe he's just trying to be generous because he just ruined his whole life.
I think that you.
But what makes you think that I'm trying to do this for myself? Because I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
we can take this
we're
out.
all doing this for
dude.
some sort of self-benefit. That's why we're talking
Sure,
in a
but
microphone.
I do this 'cause I
recording
actually enjoy
and then
it.
putting it on YouTube.
I do this because I enjoy it, though.
I didn't say that you. Two things can be true, right?
Yeah.
You do this because you enjoy it. You also do this because you make money. You also do it because you get clout. You also do it because you get to express your opinions.
Sure.
Multiple things can be true,
Okay.
right? So one thing doesn't override the other.
Sure.
What I'm saying is that if you were being your truest, purest, most authentic self, I think you would have behaved differently in the podcast and you would have got a different behavior from me. I'm not out here to bully someone who feels like insecure. Like, I think that's the worst thing ever. I think that if somebody feels insecure,
So my Bill Burr thing. Let's just go. This it wasn't like this. You guys promise? Because when I was watching this, I was like, I know the analogy to Bill Burr, and this is so painful. Please don't tell me it was this bad. And I've come to terms with it. I know it was bad.
It's not your fault.
You know. Thank you, Olivia.
It's not your fault.
Dan assures me it wasn't that bad. Because this is like.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It was bad, but it just wasn't.
Andrew was
this
like
bad.
killing him.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Your fault.
And he's getting like real with him. Like, no, dude, we need to talk. You're horrible. You're like the worst.
Bill never took it to that level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
they're pretending to be something they're not.
Steiny, if you're watching, I can put you in touch with my psychiatrist. Just let me know.
Also, you had a redemption arc with him too.
People don't like to remember that.
That part 2 was fucking awesome. Like,
and he reached out to us.
Yeah.
To come on and promote something. That was very generous of him to do that. Yeah.
You know? That's what it is. But I think you need to find yourself a little, man.
I'm just trying to figure out where this took this turn.
We're still talking about you.
Where did this take this turn? We don't even have to have the mics on, bro.
Dude, yo, let's talk. Yo, bro, let's step outside. Now he's so clearly upset. He can't even hide it. Dude, let's turn the mics off, dude. I just want to know what happened.
Well, how about this? I mean, everyone's fucking screaming. We gotta go.
I think we
here,
gotta
guys.
wrap
All right,
up. I
guys.
think we gotta wrap up.
But
Save
why don't we
him,
continue
please.
the rehab session?
Listen,
on the
Steiny,
live.
there's nothing. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
About me, I got therapy
Do you wanna
from
come?
fucking
Do you
10
wanna
a.m.
come?
to 6 p.m. I got therapy. So what you just did to me.
He's cute. He's
What was that? This was definitely planned.
You did it yourself.
Knock it out. Hug it out.
I love that he thinks it's planned, too.
And even his homies are like, nah, it's your fault.
I was so triggered. Can you tell me or no? Is this planned?
I thought you were fucking with me.
Stop asking that. It's so embarrassing, dude.
Your fault.
It's your fault.
There was a moment where I was like, I think this kid is fucking with me, and you know, we can play that game.
Bro, everything I do is like a joke. You can't take it too seriously.
The texting during the interview, was that the joke or?
Fault.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? You trying to pull it off?
Even right now, you're fucking with me.
I'm not, bro.
I don't know what to do with this fucking kid. This kid makes me feel uncomfortable, bro. I don't know what it is.
This is planned. This is planned for sure.
I couldn't script that, bro.
I wanted to be boys, bro. I don't
Even
know
that is
I
such a
wanna be
weird thing to
boys.
say to a man.
Yes.
Right?
But that's how they talk,
Like,
Andrew. That's how they talk.
you wouldn't say that.
They definitely would.
They do. That's how they talk. That's why you
Yeah.
said it.
He's
Here's
mistaking his dumbness of a character. He's just dumb.
Yeah,
That's
playing a
it. You
character.
can't believe there's
wrong.
someone.
It isn't a
You
character.
can't believe there's someone that dumb and that successful at the same time.
Yeah.
And having a podcast. I mean,
He
Jesus
thinks there's a
Christ.
meta thing going on,
Yeah.
but no, he's just dumb. Nothing else.
It's like you live in a. It's like you go. Oh, I'm gonna go meet with the head of the UN, the United Nations, and you sit down and it's Jimmy Lee.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's happening? You're not the head of the UN.
That can't be.
No, that's his mashpuka right there.
And he's like, no, I'm the head of the UN. And you're like, that's impossible. You can't. That's Steiny. Here is where's the clip of him talking about Steve will do it?
It's
in
just dropped in the Discord.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Check it out.
It's like a weird thing.
This is the
Like-
first time we've done a
Well,
podcast.
I don't do podcasts.
No. You
You're
you're an interesting one.
He said he almost said you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Steve is a sweetheart. You could tell. He's got a golden
This
heart.
is an
So I can help
awkward
break it down for you.
podcast. I don't get it.
What's confusing?
It's
though?
just an
so I can help
awkward
break it down for you.
podcast. It's like a
Donnie.
weird thing.
This is the
Donnie.
first time we've done a
Well, I
podcast.
don't do podcasts.
No. You
You're
you're an interesting one.
I stay silent.
No, but you're just an interesting. But like
Yeah. See, he gets it. Cause you know, Stevie boy, you know, he's just like the mentality. He just pounded like an entire fucking bottle of tequila or something.
Yeah. He wasn't Blur. That was just his vision.
Right. It's just how he sees
He
all the
just
time.
looks like that now.
Yeah. So fucking blasted.
do you guys do you have stories where you like bust balls like there?
Yeah, well, we usually have a
We
different
saw
guy
this
who
part.
sits in.
It was
Yeah,
just
so
that Steve that
pretty
part was
pretty
edited out.
incredible footage. I mean, what do you guys think about that? So apparently they explained why they dropped it 6 days ago.
Yeah,
Everyone keeps fucking coming at me. I want to make this
Oh,
very.
Steiny looks like okay.
He said it a rough.
Oh no, little Andrew, look what you did.
Actually, I did want to say, Steiny reminded me when we were looking at the scorpion chair. I was like, dude, I got huge tits. Like there was a moment where like, and I think I was wearing this exact shirt maybe or something that had stripes.
It was a similar pattern, but
And it was
pink.
like, you could see the gravitational pull of my titties. You know what I mean? Like you could see the orbit it makes.
Yeah,
I bet he's got some big old giant bitch tits.
But on a nicer note, I love this shirt, and it's always been so tight. And today it fits me perfectly. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty exciting. So anyway, that reminded me of Steiny for no reason.
The way he's sitting. Just looks like a little boy.
He definitely is like a little goblin.
Yeah.
And even like the little pot belly he has, and I'm not making fun, but if you look like the caricature of a goblin, like they have little pot bellies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you a picture of your biddies if you want to look.
God damn.
Damn, dude.
Oh yeah. So this is the same shirt. It's just a different colorway.
Serve.
Dude, I was like probably I could be measured for a cup size probably.
Hell yeah.
It's a serve. It's a slay.
I mean, shout out to me for squeezing into that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, here's our boy Steinmanheimen.
Very clear. You've obviously seen the clip of our president, John, was on a podcast, talked about how we had an unreleased podcast. What was that one?
Andrew Schulz.
Like he doesn't know. Like he doesn't know. What?
Nice try, bro.
What was that one?
Which one was it again? Like it hasn't haunted you?
Nice try, dude.
You a bitch!
Even
I like Kyle's shirt though. Is that Nelk merch?
I was thinking. Also, I really like the stone behind them. Is really nice.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
It's like Jupiter. It's like
It's
Jupiter.
some kind of really beautiful like sandstone tile.
Yeah, marbling.
Love that. Fantastic.
It's beautiful.
Golly.
Gorgeous.
Where do you get something like that?
Kind of fits that kinetic sand vibe, you know.
I see what you
Hypnotizing.
mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you
Giving
find
Boba
something
Fett
like that
colors.
at a stone yard? What love?
I was just saying it's giving Boba Fett colors.
Steiny
You
or
know what I
the-
mean?
Yeah.
No, the background.
the
The
wall.
walls.
Yeah.
Boba colors.
Boba colors.
I think for a piece like that, you got to go straight to the quarry. You got to go wholesale. You want to go down after?
Can you
work
go
today?
to a stone
Mandalore.
yard perhaps?
Yeah. Go talk to some masons and
Or do we
come
need
up-
to go straight to the dig site?
Slab like that ain't cheap though, man.
I think you got to go to the dig site. I think you got to go to the hills.
Where do they dig stuff like that out? I wonder.
The quarry.
Where's the quarry?
It's one
The quarry.
Down at the quarry.
it's one off the 210 freeway.
We'll slice you off a piece of the quarry. Come on down here now. All right, back to Steiny.
Which was unreleased.
Unreleased.
And I think we should. Everyone wants to know about
Which
it. They all
one was
want to
that
see it.
again?
So let's just
I don't
fucking-
really remember
I think what
episode.
John.
Like he doesn't think about it every
I'm
day.
sorry.
Of his
I
life.
need to hear him say that again.
You've obviously seen the clip of our president, John, was on a podcast, talked about how we had an unreleased podcast. What was that one?
Andrew Schulz.
You got to be kidding me.
That's giving Crowder saying Ita. How do you pronounce it? Ithe? Ithe?
Wait, what is this shirt? It says Folsen Hasbullah? What's the connection?
They did a collab with
Oh, it's
They-
his
collab.
face is all melted
with
in
the
there.
cats because he was accused of.
Oh right, didn't he
abusing
like
his cats.
hurt a cat or something?
Wait,
That's
and they
kinda-
oh, that's kind of a,
Yeah, that video was
okay.
fucked
So that's
up, if
actually
I
really poor
remember.
taste.
No, you guys don't
Exactly.
get it. It's full send.
That's actually really fucked up, dude.
He
Oh,
full
I
sent
thought
with
it
his
was
cat.
Pro animal abuse. Okay, vibes.
So animal cruelty, pro
Animal cruelty, full send it.
caring for cats and
We
animals.
love that. These guys always are the best, huh?
Andrew Schulz, which was unreleased.
Unreleased.
And I think we should. Everyone wants to know about it. They all want to see it. So let's just fucking. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
I think what John. And by the way, I didn't know that was coming out. Apparently, John filmed that like months ago, and it just got released. But no, yeah, the truth with the Andrew Schulz thing is that actually he didn't want it released either.
Right.
So
Doubt that.
I mean, maybe.
He was.
I don't know.
He was probably just like,
That shit sucked.
that was dumb. Let's not even do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I get.
Yeah, I could kind of see it.
But I don't think he realizes, because I don't think he understands what morons these guys are. He looks great in it. The rock is called Bamboo Green Onyx. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I did some research.
Is that right?
Oh, very nice.
Bamboo Green Onyx.
Now,
I
where
need
is
some of this.
Where is this mine from? Where
That
did
has
they
to be
get
the
this?
same, right?
Dude, that is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a certain type of stone that's
It's
only
from Jupiter.
Does the quarry have a
No,
website
couldn't
where I can
Jupiter.
purchase?
It couldn't be.
Steiny has drops of Jupiter in his hair.
Onyx. Bamboo green.
Maybe I can find some gorgeous. Here, onyx primary refers to the parallel banded variety of the silicate mineral.
I can't help you on that one.
Chalcedony.
Chalcedony?
So this is about to tell us where it's from. Onyx is natural, but much of the material in commerce is produced by the staining of agitate. Onyx was used in Egypt as early as the Second Dynasty to make bowls and other pottery items.
Wow.
So it's not natural. It's stained that way.
Well, it's naturally stained, I think.
No.
Oh?
No, they for sure.
Think it's processed?
They for sure process
some sort of stone.
The pattern is natural. The colors are natural, but they definitely process it to make everything vibrant and beautiful.
Right. Interesting.
They call it naturally steined.
They stymie it.
They stymied it.
I found a slab for $100.
No
Really?
shot. That's
What?
fake.
Really?
It might be.
How big of a
Yeah, how
slab?
was it? 1 by 1 inch?
Hey, I'll send it.
We'll send it. Oh,
That's
that's
from the same website. Love just saying.
Oh, stymie. It is from Jupiter. Shit. I didn't realize we were able. I didn't realize we were able to mine Jupiter yet. That's exciting. Let's see. It says onyx is a stone that has had many definitions applied to it over the centuries. Onyx slabs bring a level of desirable luxury to any modern space. Exotic statements of nature. Onyx is a magnificent gift of nature.
Wow.
It is a gift of warmth that includes an incredible depth of color. The stone is formed by nature into translucent layers of marble. It doesn't tell us where it's from.
It's from the earth.
All right. Probably not that important. But it is gorgeous.
Very nice.
Here's Zach's $100 slab. Okay, dude, what?
Contact Mr. Ken to get the...
That's unbelievable. Look how big that is.
Yeah.
You got to buy 1,000 of them, though.
Oh, do you?
This thing looks dust,
Yes.
dude. That was colored on with like markers.
Yeah, Sharpie.
It's wood.
No, it's 200 per square meter. 50 square meters
Minimum.
is the minimum.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That makes a lot more sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And that's the cheap Chinese version. It's $10,000 for that.
Ooh.
If it's 50 square meters, but they say that's the minimum.
Right.
How big?
Well,
is
that's
this?
I told you the right way to do it is to go down to the quarry.
You were right.
Here we can find out how much it costs. It says,
cut out the middleman.
This is origin. So they mined this in China.
A lot of beautiful stone in China.
Oh, it's fantastic!
Yeah.
Unbelievable stonework there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
Do they have to ship it from China?
I think so.
You'd have to put that on a ship, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah, you'd have to boat that out.
Yeah, you definitely got to boat that.
But you can find some good onyx out here stateside. We have beautiful stone
That's
too.
what I'm saying. Why don't we wrap up now? Let's hop in my car. Let's go down to the quarry. Let's take a look at some.
Get you some stone for your birthday.
Let's take a look at some.
You want
stone.
onyx for your birthday?
I'd love to go stone shopping with you.
You do got that hatchback.
Yeah, I'm sure we could get some slabs in there.
Right. Yeah.
Let's get some slabs, dude. Dab me up. All right. Anyway.
Oh,
Let's give them the entire story.
So basically, what happened was we did the pod with Andrew Schulz. There's two main reasons.
Dude, you don't need 2 cases of Happy Dad in this shot. You don't. And then a cup, Happy Dad.
I don't want to jump the gun, but Andrew Schulz talks about that when in his response.
Thank God. I can't wait to watch his response, but we gotta build up to it.
Actually, well, the reasons we're not, I don't know if we will release it or we won't. I haven't really actually asked Schulz if he wants to release it now. But Steve's also in it, and you guys know that Steve cannot appear in any YouTube content at all, or our channel will be deleted. He's aware of that too. So
that's the best. Why would you invite him on the podcast if you have to blur him?
Well, I think they bank their podcast.
Dude, I love that he's like Voldemort. Like, we can't see, no talk, no speak, no hear.
Yeah.
Although that original clip we were seeing,
one was unblurred.
Well, and it said October 2022. Wasn't he? He was banned before that.
Yeah, he was banned before that, I think.
So, because I was thinking maybe it was filmed before the ban and they just had it in the can, but no, I think.
Nope, they're like, nope.
We'll just blur him.
Right. Or Right.
So Steve was actually in that episode as well. I know we could put it on another platform too, but basically when we did the pod with Schulz, I don't know exactly what happened between you and him or whatever, but
you don't know. You were sitting right next to him.
I think the vibe was just off for some reason. I don't know whose fault it was. I don't know if it was like
whose fault it was.
Is he acting like he just heard about this? He was sitting on the couch.
I think
they
all
don't remember
blacked
any
out.
of their podcasts.
Yeah, they just black out drunk while they do it.
Because like nobody was doing anything to help him or move on. Like they were just watching.
Your fault, but either way, Steiny and Schulz like completely went at it.
I don't even know if I went back at it.
I think he thought that like I don't really think he didn't really know you that well as well.
That's the whole thing.
Like, I think
Bro, if he only knew me, he'd like me, I swear. I just want to be bros with him. What did he say that weirded him out?
He just wants to be boys with him.
I just want to be boys.
I want to be boys with you.
Bro, if we were boys, you'd totally get me.
he knew me and he knew Steve, and you were kind of just starting out on the pod.
Well, that's the
too,
thing that
so,
people
like,
don't realize. This was fucking filmed 7-8 months ago.
Yeah, it was filmed a long time ago.
Like almost a year ago.
It was New York UFC, whenever that was. But yeah, Steiny and Schulz went at it because I think Schulz thought that you were like digging at him for certain shit.
Schulz.
So then he was chirping you back, and then you guys just kind of went at it for like 5 minutes, and then Schulz was going in on Steiny and stuff like that.
Is his name
and then
Schulz?
after the
Schulz. They're saying his name wrong.
You just keep saying Schulz.
Yeah, no, it's Schulz, I believe.
That's what I think.
Oh, is that why he thought he was Jewish? Because, oh wait, no, it's Schulz. It is Schulz.
It is Schulz.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
The Schulzian.
the podcast, Schulz just kind of approached me and John and said,
"Can you not fucking put your hand in your pants, dude, when you're on the air? Like, can you just chill, bro? I mean, listen. I know there's a lot of happy dad to look at, but I'm actually not distracted the whole time.
like, yo, like, I don't know if that was really it. Like, I feel like...
What are you doing, man? We try so hard here. We work so hard. And here's full send. I've never done anything gross or weird on this show.
Or scratch your balls or anything.
Never. At least I don't show it. I don't have like a ball scratch cam.
If I want to be on the pod, like, we could do something way bigger and some shit that's like really going to break the internet.
Yeah.
You didn't want it.
Anyone that says break the internet?
Break the internet.
I'm surprised they're saying that. That's like something like Ellen would say.
Yeah, it's some boomer core.
We're going to break the internet. I think you guys did break the internet with how badly you got destroyed by him.
Either at all.
Okay, well, let's...
That's for sure. The reason I...
Okay, that's also not
did not
exactly
want it
true
out.
because I remember saying like, yo, bro.
No, you didn't, bro. No.
Okay, but
you're
wait,
way
hold
more...
on.
No. You're way more accepting now.
Yeah, for sure. But
back then, you were like, bro, no, that's going to cause... Like, you did not
Can you allow me real quick? But what I did say was, yo, can we maybe take certain things out and we could put it out? And you said, yeah, sure. At the end of the day, it's up to you what goes out. And we already know, like, you...
All right, so whatever. As we suspected, he tried to get it cut out. And somehow it still went up. I think whoever posted that must hate Steiny.
So...
Because this could have been buried forever.
One of their guys was on, what's his name? Graham Stephan's podcast. And he talked about it. And then once people knew about it, they demanded that it be released. And so that's why...
That's where they messed up. They mentioned the damn thing. All right, so I guess here's a clip of him talking about it from 2 days ago. So this has been going on for a minute, this whole Steiny stuff.
Yeah, I think like the last couple of weeks since that Graham Stephan podcast.
I'd love to know what their audience reaction to this is. Or I guess that was on their here, let me read the comment.
Did you notice the video we were just watching, the like ratio?
No.
It was pretty bad.
The one of them addressing it?
Yeah.
Everyone keeps fucking...
I didn't look at it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, not like crazy.
I'm done.
Why every frame of him is just...
What's funny?
Dude, I'm sorry, the top comment is this: Steiny's the type of dude that would get bitten by a zombie and won't tell the rest of the group.
You can't have him around. Steiny is in the delusional world where he thinks he's remotely equal to Schulz. Oh, even these people think it's Schulz. They put a T in there. Is it Schulz or Schulz? Can you Google
It's Schulz.
Yeah, it's Schulz.
It is Schulz.
Steiny trying to say that nobody was laughing at Schulz is wild. We already know Steiny was getting roasted and got butthurt like he always does. Steiny has absolutely ruined the vibe of this crew. Have y'all not realized how creepy he makes y'all constantly? Not to mention getting into arguments with guests like Schulz is crazy. Dude is a dork.
When you roll with Steve will do it, and you're the one that makes everybody come across creepy. You might want to take a step back.
All right.
The dog jerk off guy.
I think Steve will do it's a good guy, Dan. Even if he did jerk off his dog.
That's mostly what I'm referring to. Is the dog.
Steiny is the most talentless soul I have ever seen, and I'm glad Andrew confirmed it. Steiny,
Damn,
nobody was
brutal.
laughing. Kyle, I was. So, wow. Not good for Steiny boy. I hope that, this, I don't know, guys. It's all pretty weird. Let me check this clip. I want to read the comments.
It's like a...
Okay. Steiny is literally the most insecure dude on the entire planet. The pain in Andrew's face throughout every second of this podcast is hilarious. I've never heard less interesting questions in my life. Y'all have to bring Andrew and actually interview him. They're not capable. Who's going to interview him? Steiny's their fucking point man on this, apparently. Like, whenever I watch, Steiny's talking a lot. Who's going to interview him? Steve will do it? He just pounded a bottle. The dude is barely coherent. And he's blurred. Andrew said the podcast is going bad. Instead of giving up, he took the lead and led 30 minutes of it. What a guy. How did a guest look more like a host than the actual host? Schulz has a point. They asked him no questions about him, only question about what he thought about something or something. They didn't talk about his greatness at all. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think we lost him.
Oh, so here, okay, wait. So somebody put together timestamps. This is interesting, of all the times he got pissed at him. So this is the moment when he was texting.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I think we lost him.
The cameraman
Not my
cut to
fault.
his ass. What are you doing, dummy? Okay. Let's see. Have you ever made a joke where you thought it was going really well, but it went really bad? Steiny asked him.
What the deal was?
Have you ever made a joke where you thought it was going to go really well and it went really bad?
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of that?
I mean, yeah, I had a lot of early in my career, like I didn't know how to get away with jokes. So you don't have the skills to execute them. So you just say these offensive things and then people get offended.
Give us an example, will you?
I mean, I had people throw fucking candles at me.
No, but
beers
what'd
at
you
me.
say?
I don't even remember.
Shut up.
I honestly don't remember. I
Okay,
just remember the violence.
He's being generous and answering the question
Yeah.
for you.
This reminds me of when they had OJ on and he kept pushing about the murder. And it was so fucking awkward.
Well, okay. Oh, that was good because OJ is a fucking murderer, and they should make him squirm. It does, in a sense, I have to be humble, okay? It reminds me of my old interviewing style. It's rough. It comes from a place of inexperience, I think. But, golly, that's rough. Let's see if any of these others seem good. What bothers you most right now? The fuck is that question? Would you call them out? Is this your character? Are you... Okay, whatever. I'm out. Let's just see what he has to say about this real fast.
Release the pod. Oh shit!
That haircut is pretty brave.
Release.
Dude, he's so close to having a Hitler look. Like the hair. Didn't Hitler also do that on the sides?
I think you got that 00 on the side. Yeah,
Yeah, he's so close, bro. He's so close. He's just like 2 shaves off for being full Zig Heil.
Love.
You see what I'm saying?
Love.
And he's got the hair color exact.
Now what?
Also, he's an undercover Jew, apparently, according to Steiny. Oh, no, maybe it's not. Hitler was killing with the comb
look at
over.
that second picture.
Oh, the second picture.
It's
Yeah,
assuming.
dude. This is I know he's got kind of a stylish, fashion-forward haircut where he's shaved the sides. I knew I had seen that.
Hitler was right.
That being said, I don't think they're much alike in any other way.
What about this last one I found?
Be clear about that. Okay, I don't remember this one, but he was pretty stylish.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Icy.
Oh.
Eisler.
Oh, yes. Hi, Nelk! It's time for war, Nelk! Let's go!
Okay. This video went viral of the manager of Nelk, John Shahidi, brilliant guy, and he also manages a bunch of other podcasts. And he's involved with some businesses, like he's connected with Elon, and he's just really, really, really interesting dude, and has been very good to us in terms of like giving advice and that kind of shit. And so he's on this podcast with, I believe, is Graham Steffens, the Iced Coffee Hour. Yeah. Right. Okay. So this goes viral.
You guys ever shoot podcasts and not post them?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sore subject, but yeah, there was one. But there was an episode with Andrew Schulz. Schulz went after, like, I think, when like a stand-up comedian like looks in the crowd and decides like just go after.
I just don't. I don't know why they're running D for him. Steiny is a little stymie ass bitch.
Somebody. Well, I think like Schulz was kind of like.
Dude, they're so ham-handed with the Happy Dad shit. I don't know how to handle this. This man is wearing a Happy Dad sweater. They have a giant Happy Dad inflatable punching bag, a case of Happy Dad, 4 cans out. He's got a can. I mean, it's out of control.
Went after Steiny, and he and it was pretty awkward.
Was it the whole episode, or was it like?
It was a bulk of it. It was like
no, you couldn't cut around it, or
he would come back to it, and like he just wanted to go after Steiny.
Yep.
Almost so bad for Steiny.
You guys ever?
Okay.
That's funny.
Oh, that's incredible.
Now,
you bully.
Listen, why are you going around the I didn't even think it was that long on Steiny.
Yeah,
now,
Andrew did
Nelk
nothing wrong.
reacted to this video because a lot of people are giving them shit. They're like, release the fucking episode, you pussies, etc. And they basically were like, Schulz said he didn't want to put out the episode. Yeah. Which is true. Because it sucked.
Yeah.
It was like, I think I told you guys.
I vividly remember.
Yeah, it was just like one of the worst podcasts I've ever been on. And basically, like, here's the thing. Here's what happened. It was Steve Will Do It, who's fucking hilarious, and he's a fan.
All right, he's lost credibility. No, I'm just kidding. Steve's a great guy. I can't watch the whole thing. Is there a timestamp?
Wait a sec.
Something interesting, Nah,
There's a clip. Go look for the clip.
No, shout out Nelk. They're really good. Okay, we got a moment here.
I understand. It was just like, I think they even said in the clip, it was like a weird moment. The energy was just kind of off, and like we were just doing the interview and like randomly like producers would come in and like angle the Happy Dad cans like so the camera so the logo was facing the can.
No way.
And I'd be like in the middle of like telling a story or explaining something.
It's like a check drop.
Yeah, and I'm like,
and
I'd be like,
you hate those.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was just one of those things where it's like, I'm in this moment where like, okay, I don't think these guys know who I am. There are moments where like none of us talked. Like we just sit there like this, and I'd be like, what is fucking happening right now?
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. That made so much sense. Why he's like, are you guys even friends? I totally know what he means by that.
Like, and then the logo thing, and I was just like, what is it?
Oh, fantastic. I love it. There it is. No, but you know what? Nelk are good people. Adolf Schultzler. Guys, I want to make clear, I'm not calling Andrew. I don't think they have anything alike other than hair. You know what I mean? I doubt it. I don't think Andrew wants to genocide Jews.
Love.
I also doubt it.
I don't know 100%. I don't know him well enough.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure.
There's a lot of doubt there.
This is safe assumption.
Right
I'm
now.
pretty sure that he does not want that.
Kids loved Hitler.
That's true. And Steiny is kind of childlike in his appearance and demeanor. Therefore, vis-a-vis,
right?
Steiny is a Nazi, in my opinion, because kids love Hitler. Thank you. Allegedly, whatever. Fuck. Alleged. Now that I've been sued for defamation, I'm always like, I'm thinking of things differently. Allegedly, fuck, I don't know. Allegedly, Steiny's a Nazi. Just kidding. It's just jokes here, folks. We're just doing a gag. There it is. Pretty fun. The only thing left. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Our Place. I see people in chat. Apparently, we have a whole gang out in Our Place, which is this Reddit thing where they have like real estate that people can paint on, and people are trying to make huge ass patterns or logos or whatever. How do I see the board? Place a tile here. So people who are looking for people to join the H3 Nation, how do we instruct them?
So last year I took the lead on that heavily. I spent like days doing that. But I'm kind of tired, or I'm kind of bummed out that they did it so early already. I feel like I don't have the energy to put down like
the
I did last year.
vibe's off this year.
I will do it probably.
Stymied.
But I'm pretty. I don't
a vibe
know.
right now.
I feel like it should have been a year between, at least. But I don't know exactly.
Well, that's
what
okay. You don't have to go. You don't have to go.
Everyone is asking me to. That's why.
Well, I know some people kept saying. So how do I? Where's our thing? And how do I tell people?
I don't think we have one.
We do have.
I think people
a
have been
small
trying,
prompt.
but
So on the Reddit, people are saying. Let me double.
they don't
check.
have the general. They don't have general love.
There is coordinates on the Reddit.
Can you guys do me a favor? If you want to do something for me, does Ryan Kavanaugh look like HarveyWeinstein.com, the URL? I think that'd be that would be a good.
That's better than the H3 logo or something.
Yeah,
that would be so good, so good.
Thank you.
But it is incredible how committed people get into this, because it's not easy to keep a logo clean. And look at Paris; they're like got the whole damn right side.
It's not easy.
Sure isn't. Some of this is sick. Like, what's this art?
That's The Void. They take over every year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
This one here?
Yeah.
Someone there's a talented artist. How did they even put that together? How do you do that where so many people can participate?
Okay, yeah. There's a Chrome plugin that clicks for you.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Can we get that for does Harvey Weinstein look like Ryan Kavanaugh?
Yeah. I will say last year we did it manually. We refuted that shit, but maybe we should embrace it this year.
I just want that on the board. It'd be so iconic.
Right. I'll look into it.
Bluey? What's Bluey doing on here? That's like a kid show. My kids watch that. Literally for like 5-year-olds. Not sure about that, guys. Fuck Spez. Yeah, of course.
There was a lot more of fuck Spez a few hours ago. And it seems
I see there's lots of Spez stuff here. Okay, well, shout out to the folks over at Our Place.
Oh, I see it. I see it. We're to the right, bottom right. There's like a crown, and it's purple.
Yeah.
Right there, it says H3 on it.
Oh, that's ours? Wait, what is this logo?
No idea.
They probably took over our plot, and then we kind of.
It looks like
peace with them.
It's under attack.
Yeah.
People don't want us. Oh, it's a bomb. Are we bomb?
I didn't
No,
say
we're
that
not
in the
doing
mic.
anything.
We're not doing bombs. We don't. I disavow bombs. I don't know. I don't even know what a bomb is.
It looks like a ring, maybe for love, like an engagement ring.
No, so what usually happens is that
For love?
we had a plot for a
don't want it
while,
to be
I
a
saw, and then someone else came to took it over. And then what happens is that we make peace, usually, and they kind of combine the logos. So this is probably some random logo combined with ours. I'm thinking.
I did not approve this armistice.
No, fuck them, dude. Okay, everyone, fuck that logo. Just do H3 things on them. Everyone.
H3 what?
Or like just start putting down purple there, and we'll make the H3 Kavanaugh.
Dude, that would be, guys, do that please for me. That would be so good. And especially if people go check it out, like, oh, wow.
Yeah, just put down purple there and fuck with them, and I'll make official design.
Love the General is coming back. He's waking up.
I can't believe I'm committing.
One last ride.
One last ride, boys. I'm doing it.
When I was, how's it go? God damn it, how does it go? When George Washington brings Hamilton in, he goes,
One last time.
no, not that
Is
one,
what
before
you're
that
talking
one.
about?
Before he gives him command of his troops.
Yeah.
Donna, I was younger like you are now. When I was given my first command.
No, that's One Last Time, isn't it? You know what? We'll talk about it later.
That's Daft Punk.
That's love right now.